What's going on, my beautiful soul family? Y'all come on up in the building, guys. I just woke up. Just woke up and I had a very, very powerful dream. I have some very, very powerful spiritual messages for you. Let me introduce myself. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Jacayla's Divine Tarot. If this is your first time to our channel, welcome. Thank you for joining me as we walk into our divinity. All right, this message is going to be for whoever needs it. If this reading resonates with you on any level, okay, like the video. Also, do not forget to subscribe. Once we hit 25K subscribers, I'm going to be doing a free to 5 lucky winners, so you do not want to miss it. Go follow me on Instagram at Jacayla's Divine Tarot. If you want to book a reading, check the description box down below. So, like I said, this reading is going to be on the collective levels for whoever needs it. I just woke up. I've been working really, really, really hard. A lot of you guys have been working really hard, so you need to take time to rest. But some of you guys are getting crazy downloads. So I just woke up from a dream. Yes, let me know if yours resonates. Let me know in the comment section down below where you're tuning in from. Hey, Naima. Hey, Gina. Shout out to my beautiful soul tribe. I love you guys. Shout out to my beautiful moderators. Y'all, I don't even know where to begin. This dream was so freaking crazy. Hey, Colorado. Thank you, Asia. Empress, Yaya. Hey, Half-Baked. Shani, Ronnie. Oh, my goodness, y'all. So let me just get right into it. I don't want to tarry too long. All right, sorry about how I'm looking. I literally, like I said, I just woke up. Some of you guys are sleeping a lot. Maybe some of you guys are sleeping a lot either because you're pregnant and maybe you're sleeping a lot, or maybe you're going to be finding out that you're pregnant, or a lot of you guys are getting just like crazy downloads. You're leveling up spiritually, so you need to get your rest. Drink plenty of water. Yes, I just woke up literally. So excuse my face. So let me tell you about my dream, guys, and then we're going to see what spiritual messages your angels and your spirit guides have for you, because a lot of you guys are like very, very powerful, and you come from a family of powerful either intuitives. Some of you guys have some type of very powerful spiritual gift, and you inherited from this from a family member or like an ancestor, and maybe they didn't go through all the way with it, or you are like picking up the torch is what they're telling me. All right, to carry on the legacy. You are the one that were chosen to break these generational curses, okay, off of your life, off of your family's life. So my dream, first of all, in my dream, I woke up. I was at my old job. I used to work at the hospital, and I used to work at like a gastro office. So some of you guys could be going back to an old job. There could be an old job calling you back or something like that. Or maybe some of you guys are going back to what you used to do for work or something. Okay. But anyway, in my dream, I was at my old job in the office. The office had changed. It was a little different. Okay. So some of you guys could be going back to an old job or going back to an old building or old place. And maybe you're going to realize a lot of things have changed, or, you know, they done moved some stuff around, whatever. Well, when I was in there, I was looking around. I seen all of these balloons. And they kind of look like birthday balloons, but it said something about dad on there. Like, happy birthday, dad. We love you, dad. Miss you, dad. So some of you guys are either celebrating like your father's birthday. I don't know if this is going to be like, I don't know when Father's Day is. Okay, so maybe this is like a Father's Day celebration. Some of you guys are going to be honoring your father, or like making up with your father or something like that. Something heavy about like your father is coming up here. So some of you guys could have lost a father, and maybe you're going to do a balloon release. Okay, so I don't know if somebody's going to get either like balloons or flowers or something delivered to their job. You could be doing this, okay, or your father or somebody could be doing this, or you're going to do this for somebody special, okay? But I do remember seeing that, something about a dad, and I seen all kind of like balloons. They look like birthday balloons, but they kind of look like anniversary balloons or something like that. So some of you guys are going to be celebrating your father, making up with a father figure, okay, or something. Or if you have a father that passed on, he could be like around you, you know what I'm saying, like still wanting you to celebrate him, and you know what I'm saying, honor his memory or whatever. So that's the first part of my dream, right? Hello, K Beauty B. Father's toxic, Augustus. Okay, so I don't know. Like I said, some of you guys, maybe you don't have a good relationship with your father. Like I said, this is for whoever needs it. Whatever, we'll take what resonates, leave the rest. So that was the first part of my dream. Okay, so my old job, I actually worked at a gastro office. So somebody here may need to go to like the gastroenterologist. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Okay, so some of you guys could work at in the hospital or the healthcare field. Maybe you're going to be getting like a delivery, or somebody needs to go and get like their gut checked, or like somebody here could be having digestive issues. It definitely could be like a father figure or like an older male. Somebody needs to go get their gut checked, because I don't know if why I was hearing like colon cancer. So I don't know if somebody had a relative or like a father figure that could have passed away from colon cancer or something like that. Okay, this person is still around you, but somebody needs to go to the doctor, okay, and get their gut checked, have a colonoscopy, detox your gut, something. Okay, gut health. All right, gut health is very, very important right now. That's for somebody. Now, after I was there, I ended up traveling in my dream. It was me and my children. And in my dream, my spirit guides were telling me to go to the country. They were telling me to go back to the country, like go back to the land to where your family came from, your people came from. So just a little bit of history about my family. I come from a family of like very wealthy farmers. Like back in the day, you know what I'm saying? My family owned a lot of land, like in the country, in the middle of nowhere. I'm talking about like dirt roads, like country. Like they had goats, they had chickens, horses, barns. Okay. They grew everything. We had a lot of rabbits. And I remember going there as a child. You know what I'm saying? I remember going there as a kid, and I thought it was the best thing. So some of you guys are being called to like go back to your roots. Okay. So, or you're being called to live off of the land. I was hearing live off of the land. So some of you guys are like being called to like royal areas, or you're being called somewhere like to the country. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys, your family has land, something about land. Okay, so it's like if your family has land, some of you guys could be moving on the land that your family owns. Okay, or you could be buying property or something that you're going to keep in the family, and you're going to live off of the land. Okay, is what they were telling me in my dream. So anyway, I'm like, okay. So me and my kids, it was like we went back to the land, okay? Like in the country. I remember taking my children to where like I used to go and play at my great granddaddy's house, like showing them the farm, showing them the land and everything like that. We were so excited. Well, when we got ready to leave, we needed to go back to town for something, and we were walking. In my dream, we were walking on this old country road. All right, it was like one of y'all ever been on them country roads to where there's like no lines, there's no lines in the middle of the road. It's an old country road. Like if there's another car coming, you just kind of scoot over or get over the best way you can. Like I was walking on one of those type of roads, me and my children. And while we were walking, there were these two young ladies that they joined us. We walked past this house, and there were two young ladies, okay, that seen us. Okay, it looked like, I feel like they were angels. It was like two angels. One was kind of like of a teenager. One was probably like around 13 or 14. The other one was like around maybe 8 or 9, like in that area. I feel like they were angels. They were beautiful young little girls. Had beautiful hair, beautiful skin. They were so sweet, and they were country. They was like, where y'all come from? In my dream, they was like, where y'all going? Where y'all come from? Can we walk with you? Can we go with you? And I was like, I don't care, you know? So some of you guys definitely have like angelic presence around you, okay? A lot of feminine energy, okay? So I don't know if some of you guys could have lost a child. I feel like if you lost a child, okay, especially if it was little girls, or if you lost somebody that was like a sister, or like somebody that could have, okay, whoever this is, they could have passed away when they were younger, like either teenagers or something, like, or they were children. Okay, I don't really know. But anyway, they were walking with us, like they were like our angels. It's like they were guiding us up the road, right? So while we were walking, all of a sudden, I seen all of these crazy like animals come out of nowhere. It was like they were trying to block me and my children from passing, like going any further up this road. And the first animal that I seen, guys, it was almost like a mutant. I told you that they are like mixing animal genes. They're mixing genes to try to create like different hybrid animals and things like that. So a lot of you guys need to be careful of the meats and things that you're eating, because they're mixing like different animals. They're trying something weird, okay, is going on. But when the first animal that tried to block me, it was like a goat. It was like a goat mixed with, it was like a goat either mixed with like a deer, or like a goat mixed with like a bull. Because the goat had like one, it was like kind of furry, and it had like a furry like horn or like unicorn. I don't know. It was a weird looking animal. But this animal was like getting ready to charge at me and my kids. They did not want us to pass. And I remember in my head, I said, wow, the Billy Goat's gruff is real. Y'all remember that story? Y'all remember that story growing up? The Billy Goat, what is it? The Billy Goat's gruff? All right, so some of you guys could be writing children's books, or you're being called to write children's books, okay? Or some of you guys are going to realize a lot of those children's books and things that we read when we were kids, a lot of that stuff is like real. Those different animals and characters and stuff like that. I don't really know. But I remember my dream, I said, damn, the Billy Ghost Gruff is real. I was like, what the fuck? And so I had a stick in my hand. It was like I was Moses. You know what I'm saying? You know, Moses, everywhere he went, he had a staff. He had a stick in his hand. So a lot of you guys have like the spirit of Moses on you. Like you are supposed to free your people. You are being chosen to break these generational curses off of your life, off of your family's life. Curses that have been on you guys for generations and generations. Like something about like Moses, okay? Somebody's name could be Moses. I don't know. Anyway, this goat started coming towards me or whatever. And I was like, oh my God, it was like I was trying to like beat it away with the stick so we could get past. So my spirit guides are telling me to go back to that story, the Billy Goat's Gruff. Y'all, I know this sounds crazy, but I'm telling you, my dreams have been so vivid and they've been so crazy and they've been so that they've had some very powerful spiritual messages. So whoever it's for is for. Like this live. The Billy Goat's Growth. They want me to go back into that story. So if you read that story, it's a children's book or whatever, but basically it was a story. I feel like it was written by some people that were from Norwegian. Somebody's going on a Norwegian cruise. Am I saying it right? Norwegian cruise. Some of you guys are going on a Norwegian cruise. Okay, something about Norwegian. But anyway, I feel like the guys, I think it was two guys that wrote this book. One was like Peter. One's name was like Peter, and the other one was like George, something like that. Anyway, in that book, there were 3 goats. Some of you guys are dealing with a Capricorn, or you have Capricorn in your chart. There were 3 goats, okay? And the first goat, it was like this, the Billy Goat's Gruff. It was like there was a troll on a bridge. There was a bridge that these goats were trying to cross and pass, and there was a troll on the bridge that would not let them pass, right? So some of you guys could have like a troll in your life. Whether this is family members, friends, a lover, there's some trolls around that's trying to stop you guys from making it to your destination. There are some trolls around that are trying to distract you from your purpose. There are some trolls, okay? So some of you guys could be experiencing gang stalking, people trolling you or something like that. Anyway, in this story, the Billy Goat's Gruff, okay, it was 3 goats. Okay, so I'm hearing 3 generations. All right, the first goat tried to pass. The troll would not let him pass. The second goat tried to pass. The troll would not let him pass. It was the third goat. It was the third goat that defeated the troll. Okay, so like some of you guys could be like 3rd generation. Some of you guys could be 3rd generation something. All right, so maybe you have some type of spiritual gift, or you have some type of talent, or you something here. It's like your spirit guides. Okay, some of you guys could have like maybe ancestors or people that came before you, and maybe they could only go to a certain point with their purpose. Maybe they could only advance to a certain level. You know what I'm saying? Before, you know what I'm saying? They had to pass the torch on. All right, but I'm hearing it was the last goat. Some of you guys are like the last goat, okay? So the greatest of all time. A lot of you guys are the last goat. So maybe it was your great grandmother who had a gift, and then she passed it on to your mother. And then maybe your mother only went so far. Now they're passing it to you, and now you're supposed to take this gift or this talent or whatever so far. And then you're supposed to pass it down to your children. It's just like it's levels. You see what I'm saying? So it was the third goat that defeated the troll, and all the goats were able to pass. All right. So some of you guys are being called. You are like the last dragon, the last goat, like whatever it is, like to get this thing done in regards to carrying on this legacy, building this legacy, breaking these generational wealth, waking people up, freeing your people. Like you are it. You are the chosen one. Do you understand me? So whoever this is resonating with, like, I hope you feel it in your soul. I hope you get some type of confirmation. This is for you. This is not going to be for everybody. Some of y'all was going over y'all head. So anyway, I was telling my kids in the dream, like, damn, the Billy Ghost Gruff really is real. Like, in my dream, I realized, like, wait, I'm the goat. I'm the last one. Okay, we're going to defeat this thing and we're going to move forward. Okay, so like I said, that was the first animal that tried to stop me. It looked like a goat mixed with like a bull or something. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Taurus, or you could be dealing with a Capricorn, or you have this in your chart. But then when I looked down, there was other animals. Okay, it was like a snake mixed with like a crocodile that was coming towards me. And then I kind of seen like a crocodile mixed with like a wolf. It was like 3 in 1. It was like a snake. It was shape shifting, coming towards me, trying to stop me. It was almost like it started crawling like a snake, and then it kind of turned into an alligator or like a crocodile, and then it looked like a wolf. But I was looking down at it on the ground. All right, so I don't know if these animals mean something to you guys. Okay, look up the meanings of these animals. Okay, there was a snake. I seen a goat, a bull, a goat and a bull kind of mixed. And then I seen a crocodile, a snake, and a wolf. Okay, so if you think about all three of those animals, those are not really good totems, really. You know what I'm saying? Snakes are usually about like deceiving, deception, lies. Okay, crocodiles, somebody crying crocodile tears. Okay, lying, woe is me, to kind of get you caught up in a trap. Okay, and then a wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay, somebody that comes to like, you know what I'm saying, deceive you in some type of way. So be mindful. A lot of you guys have a very powerful purpose and mission on your life, and there are going to be trolls. All right, several trolls. It just comes with the territory, but you were chosen to defeat every last one of them. So anyway, I had a stick and I fought these animals off, or whatever the hell these damn mutants were. I fought them off, and so we kept walking. Me and my children, we kept walking up the road. We were trying to get to town. This is a dream, y'all. And the two young ladies that I was telling you, they were like angels. They were like spirit guides guiding us. They were with us. Now, they didn't help. They just stood back. It's like they kind of knew. It was like a test almost. So some of you guys are being like initiated spiritually. It's like your angels and your spirit guides are with you. They got your back. But there's certain battles they know that you're strong enough for. And so, yes, they will help you if you call them, but it's like they're not going to fight every battle for you. Some of these battles you can fight on your own. They're just there like to, you know what I'm saying, it's backup. So your ancestors got your back is what they're telling me, okay? So we kept going. I defeated those mutant animals, and we kept going up the road. Well, when we went up the road, there was another distraction that came. All right, I came to a crossroads on this country road. Me and my children were walking on. I came to a crossroads. So some of you guys are at a crossroads in your life. Somebody is at a crossroads in their life. And you have two different ways to go. You got the path that you can choose. That's the path. I'm hearing the path of least resistance, the path that is less chosen. And then you have a path that everybody goes down. So some of you guys are like at a crossroads in your life. You're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to choose. You know, are you going to continue down this path the way that you have been with the people that you have been connected to? Or are you going to answer your divine calling? And yes, you may have to go down this path alone, but you're not alone. Your angels and your spirit guides are guiding you. They're with you. So some of you guys are at a crossroads here. So in my dream, I was at a crossroads. At this crossroads, there was a lady that pulled up on me. I'm talking about she pulled up on me clean. She almost kind of looked like a voodoo priestess or something. If you guys look at the picture that I put on my thumbnail, I don't know if she was African. I don't know if she was African or Haitian or something, but she was dressed to the T. She had it was like a white luxury car. Some of you guys are getting like a new car, or you dress very well, something. Or maybe you're a high priest or high priestess or something. But she came to me, and she was in a nice luxury car, honey. She pulled up on me. We was already walking, trying to get back to town. So, you know, that was already a temptation right there. Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I can give y'all a ride. All right, so when she pulled up, she had like a very colorful like headdress on. It was like a rainbow, okay? It was like she had a rainbow headdress that matched her outfit, which was like rainbow all the way down. And then her nails were really long and thick. They were her natural nails, and they were like different color, like rainbow. It was like an African, like, or a Haitian pattern, right? Well, when she pulled up on me, she got to talking bad. She got to talking bad about the two girls that were guiding us. She was like, oh, they're a part of my family, and they don't like me. They don't like me. They got their power from me. It's like she started bragging about who she was and what she had. They tried their best to be like me. So there could be somebody in your family. And she told me in my dream that these girls were like her nieces, or they were like her sister's kids or something. So some of you guys could have like nieces competing here with you, nephews competing here with you. It could be your own sister, your aunties, or somebody competing here with you. They feel like they're better, or because they have money or status or privilege, they feel like they're better, or they should have been the ones chosen in the family to be on top. But it's not them, it's you. That's for somebody. Anyway, she was bragging. She was like, they got their power from me. They want to be like me so bad. They can't lead you anywhere. I can take you. I can take you. And it was like she was trying to tempt me. And I knew in my head, I was like, okay, she was a very beautiful lady. Very beautiful lady. She was well put together. She had her money right. She was on point. You hear me? But in my mind, I knew it was a trick of the enemy, because as I looked ahead of me, I was at a crossroads, and I remember asking the young girls, I said, which is the quickest way to get back to town? And I said, do I go this way? And I pointed left. The road that went left, the girls were telling me, no, don't go that way. That way leads you to a place called Mayo. They said something about Mayo. Okay, so I had to look that up, like a city called Mayo. And when I looked that up, there is a city called Mayo, but it's in Florida. So some of you guys could live in Florida. Some of you guys could live in Florida. Maybe you're moving to Florida. Maybe you have some ancestors from Florida. I feel like in Florida, there's a lot of like Haitians and like Africans in Florida or something. So maybe you have like ancestry there. I don't know. But she was telling me, no, if you go this way, it's going to lead you to a city or a town called Mayo something. It was something about Mayo. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe they're going to have a recall on Mayo. I don't know. Some of y'all need to cut off on the mayonnaise, the Mayo. I don't know. That could be somebody's last name. Anyway, she was like, if you go left, it's going to lead you to this city. But if you keep straight, and I looked ahead of me, there was a gas station. There was a gas station in front of me. Mind you, we are in the middle of the country in a royal area, like where there's not a house, family, nothing for miles and miles. So I looked up and I seen it was like a BP station. So somebody could work at a gas station. Maybe you live near a gas station. Some of you guys are too concerned about the gas prices, and your spirit guides are telling you to move. They're telling you to get out. They're telling you to travel, but you are afraid because you're worried about the gas prices. That's for somebody. I seen a gas station in front of me, and I said, oh, we good. I said, oh, me and my kids, we'll just walk up here to the gas station, and I'm going to call me a Uber. So some of y'all could work for Uber. You could work for Lyft or something like that. I don't really know. Oh, so the lady was like, yeah, I can take you. I can take you. And I was like, no, I'm okay. I'll go walk up here to the gas station, and I'll call me a damn Uber to get where the hell I need to go. It was like in my mind, I knew it was a trick of the enemy. It's like she wanted to give me a ride, but I knew that she didn't have the best intentions. She pulled up on me. She was already bashing her family, talking bad about her family, saying that she had all the power and she was the one that was this and that. I already knew, like, okay, this ain't the one I need to deal with, right? So then there was another couple that popped up on this road. After I made the decision that no, me and my children, we're okay. We're going to walk. We're going to go to this gas station. We're going to call a ride. So some of you guys have like avoided, or you're going to be tempted in some type of way. Okay, whether this is like through a love relationship, whether this is through a job, this may even be your own family or somebody trying to tempt you to like drag you to hell. Because in my head, I'm like, okay, she's from the pits of hell. I know if I get in the car with her, let her help me, it's not going to be, she doesn't have the best intentions, right? Well, as I began to walk to the gas station and call my Uber, this is a dream, y'all, I'm still on. There was a couple that popped up on the road. It was a man and a woman that were walking on the road. And it seemed like they were on a spiritual journey together as well, right? And she seen them, so she immediately pounced on them and asked them, do you need a ride? Do you need a ride? And the wife was like, I don't know if they were girlfriend and boyfriend or they were husband and wife. But the girl, the wife was like, no, we're fine. She was like, no, it's like she was letting her husband lead. You know what I'm saying? Her husband or the dude was like, hell yeah, we need a ride. He seen that lady's fancy car. He seen the money she had. He seen her dressed to the nine. The lady was like, if I give you a ride, I'll let you drive my car. I'll let you drive my car. So some of you guys could be dealing with somebody and maybe they're dealing with the karmic or something because maybe she has more money or he has more money. Or somebody's like dealing with somebody or somebody has gotten off of their spiritual path because they were tempted by somebody that either looks good, smells good, has money. Somebody's only dealing with somebody to drive their car. Like it's some low vibrational stuff going on. So the dude was like, right, Brittany, typical. The dude was like, hell yeah, I want to drive. Hell yeah, we need a ride. And the girl never spoke up. She never spoke up. So as I look up, it was like she let the dude get in the driver's side. She got in the front, the voodoo priestess looking lady, she got in the front with the dude, and the girlfriend got in the back of the wife. She looked like she was either white or she was mixed. She had curly hair, and it kind of looked like it was like blonde or like a strawberry blonde kind of mixed with like a white blonde. I don't know. She was in the back seat, and she never spoke up. And as the car drove off, I knew that lady was driving them straight to hell. So somebody here, I don't know if this is you or this is your person. Somebody is in a situation here, and because they're not speaking up for themselves and saying, no, I'm not following you anymore. No, this is not the way to go. No, I'm not following you. Somebody is being drugged straight to hell because they are falling into some type of temptation. Whether this is money, whether this is lust, whether this is some type of addiction, whether this is like a man or a woman coming to either steer. So somebody could be in like a relationship, a marriage or something, and you guys, it's like maybe you wanted your partner to leave, but you're realizing, okay, they're taking us down the wrong way. This is not going anywhere. Okay, some of you guys are being led or called to step up and say something and speak up. If something's not going right in your family, in your relationship, at your job, you're being called to step up, because if not, somebody is being drugged to hell because they are not speaking up for themselves and getting on the right path. All right, so this dream was so powerful, guys. So I don't know. All I can say is some of y'all are like, you're goats. You're the greatest of all time. You're the goats at what you do. Whether you're a reader, you're a dancer, you're a writer, you're a spiritualist, you have dreams, you have visions, you something, reads rooms, something. There's some type of spiritual gift that's been passed down to you. A lot of you guys are being called to move to the rural area, to live off of the land, to either purchase land, buy land. Maybe your family has land and you're going to be, you need to go back and get that land. Something about some land. You need to live off the land. You need to get in rural areas. But also, do not fall into temptation, because some of you guys are on your spiritual journey and you're doing so good and you're being initiated to the next level. But no, new levels come new devils. So each level that you reach spiritually, there's going to be a new temptation, and it's going to look good. 111 likes, as I said, it's going to look good. It's going to smell good. It's going to seem right. But something is off. All right? So use your discernment. Use your first eye right now. A lot of you guys need to use your first eye. Don't go by how it looks. Don't go by how it smells. Don't go by how the nice and shiny things. Don't go by people's degrees. Don't go by what they call themselves. Don't go by what powers they claim that they have. Don't go by that. You be led by the Spirit. You be led by your angels and your spirit guides. You be led by the divine. All right, so let's see what important messages your spirit guides have for you. If you resonate with any part of that channel message, that was the dream that I had. So many messages in that dream, y'all. I don't even know what the name that's reading here. I don't know. The Billy Goat Gruff. Some of y'all got some trolls. They do not want to let you pass. Or like the same. It's like some of you guys are like tapping more into like your past lives. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys are the chosen ones to break these generational curses. Maybe your mother, your great-grandmother, your great-grandfather, somebody in your family tried to do it, but maybe they succumbed to the troll, or they only made it so far. And then a second generation came, and maybe they only made it so far before they fell into temptation or something. And then now it's your turn. They're giving you the torch to, okay, to march forward, to do whatever it is that you're called here to do. All right. And your spirit guides are saying you will be the one to defeat these trolls. You will be the one to defeat these Goliaths. You are the one that are chosen to break these generational curses. You're going to do it. And there could be some people in your family, or there's going to be some trolls around, people trying to stop you from being the one, or they're jealous. There could be a lot of jealousy. Okay. Hey, Easy Productions. I love you too. So let's see. What important messages do your angels and spirit guides have for you, especially through this dream? What important messages do they have? Yeah, mountain. I told you. There's a mountain here. Some of you guys could be visiting the mountains, moving to the mountains. Maybe you live in Colorado. Somewhere where the mountain is. But when I see this card, mountain talks about an obstacle. All right, so some of you guys are going to experience, or maybe you're going through this now. There's something here that has been purposely put in your way by a troll, or like by a hater or something. All right, a mountain is like an obstacle, but look, you're already prepared. That's exactly how I was walking up the road. I had something in my hand. She's got a staff in her hand, and then she's got like a wizard hat on. So she's already got the knowledge. She's got everything that she needs. Something about avocados. Okay, she looks like she got like avocados on her hat. Some of you guys are eating a lot of avocados or guacamole or something, but anyway. Yeah. You've learned enough. It's time for you to go to the next level. So yeah, somebody here is like purposely trying to put some type of obstacle or mountain in your way, and they have no idea that you're smart enough to overcome this here. All right, or you're going to be given the knowledge. Some of you guys are like, oh my God, how am I going to make this happen? And your spirit guides are just saying just to walk. Make this journey, even if it seems like it's hard or it seems like you cannot overcome this. They're telling you just to walk forward. As you walk forward, okay? Your God is going to start moving these mountains here for you. Okay, so I'm hearing your obstacles are being cleared. The path is being made clear here for you. All right, to pass through. Your soul tribe loves you. Thank you, Divinity Guidance by Goddess. Thank you so much for the super chat. I love you guys so much. I know this channel and these readings don't resonate with everybody, but whoever it's for, I have to get these messages out. You have an avocado tree in your backyard. Yeah, something about avocados, okay? Very good for you. For some of you, if you can eat those. But what other important messages, spirit messages do you have, Holy Spirit? Scared a little bit, but it's time. Yes, Easy Productions, it's time. Yeah, look, wedding. Some of you guys, this obstacle that's getting in your way, there's something in your life, something or someone in your life that's trying to keep you from getting to this divine union. Some of you guys, it's time. A lot of you guys are being called to, it's like the divine feminine, divine masculine. This is the time for you guys to come together. Both of you guys are like the goats. You know what I mean? This person could have a spiritual gift like you, or this person's very gifted and talented like you, or something. You guys are supposed to go on a journey together. Like I said in my dream, before I moved on in my dream, there was a couple. And the man said, yeah, we need a damn ride. And the wife was like, but she didn't speak up. So somebody's marriage could be failing, or somebody's marriage or something is not working out because they're not equally yoked. Somebody's in a relationship or a marriage or something, they're not equally yoked. And it's like the longer you stay in this, you're going to face obstacles. You're going to face challenges. All right. Love is not supposed to be that hard. When you are in a divine connection, it's not supposed to be that hard. Sure, you're going to have different obstacles and things that come up, but it shouldn't be to the point where it's going to drag you to hell. You see what I'm saying? So some of you guys are being called to separate from certain people, whether you're married to them, dealing with them. Maybe you thought this was the one you wanted. It's time to separate from these people. Now, for some of you that are single, there could be somebody here, an ex, family member, somebody that's trying to keep you and your person from going into a divine union. All right, because together you guys are supposed to accomplish something very powerful with the mountain and the wedding here. All right, so be mindful. All right, you have some trolls. There are people jealous. Some of you guys, this person is coming whether they like it or not. And understand there are going to be some trolls. Could be people in your family. Could be people in your person's family. There are going to be a lot of people upset when you and this person come into a divine union. You may already be with this person, or you're going to be meeting this person soon. Okay? Yeah, obedience. I told you. Somebody is being ordered to leave a connection, to leave a marriage, to leave something here that they've been committed to because it's dragging them to hell. Okay, somebody's money is suffering. Every time you turn around, something is happening. The money is suffering. They're not getting new opportunities. They can't sleep. They have no peace. Something here. There's a lot of obstacles in a relationship or a connection. It's because somebody is not being obedient to the divine. All right, this is like the hand of God, the divine, telling you to go, to leave this person, to move on. Because this person is a wolf in sheep's clothing. You see that wolf cloaked in his coat? And somebody, because they're not being obedient, they are literally being led straight to hell because they're staying in a connection that the divine is telling them to get out of. So this is either for you or your person. Period. Obedience. Now, some of you guys have been obedient to the divine, and you have left these people behind, whether this people, places, or things. You have left these energies behind. And even though you were scared, or even though you didn't really know where to go, you might have been a little angry on the inside because you really love this person, or you really liked it here. But some of you guys, because of your obedience, okay, you are getting a divine partnership, or you're getting a divine counterpart because you listen. Somebody that is not being obedient to their purpose or their call, okay, they are going to experience, they're going to be dragged to hell with this particular person. Somebody's in something toxic, and they know that it's time to go. That's for somebody here. Otherwise, they're going to continue to face obstacles. What else is here? What other important messages do you have? You guys smash this like button if you resonate. What other important messages do you have? That dream was so powerful, y'all. I had to just like, here lately I've been getting so many dreams and downloads. As soon as I wake up, I have to get on here and tell you guys. It's like, forget how I'm looking. I have to get on here and tell you guys. Yeah, look, strangers. All right, just how that lady popped up on me in my dream. A stranger. I didn't know that lady from Adam. Popped up on me trying to offer me something. So be mindful of strangers. There could be strangers here trying to create mountains for you. You may not even know who these people are, but there's something about you that they know. I can't let her pass. I can't let him pass. It's something about that person. I don't know who they are, but it's something about them that, no, I don't want them to win at all. So some of you guys be mindful of getting in the car with strangers, talking to strangers, like strange things are happening. All right. Or like some of you guys are experiencing strange obstacles. Like every time you turn around, it's just strange, crazy stuff happening. It's because some type of connection needs to be severed. Some of you guys, if you are entrepreneurs, some of you guys are thinking about starting like a growing business, growing fruits and vegetables. Somebody here could, somebody has like a fish market, or maybe you're eating more fish, or you're thinking about starting like a fish business, like selling fresh fish or like seafood or something. That's going to go well. I see a community garden or something here. Whatever it is that you do, a lot of you guys are afraid because you're wondering, you're keeping yourself back. You're wondering, where's the support going to come from? Where's the money going to come from? Who's going to support me? Spirit is saying complete strangers. So in a good sense, if you are an entrepreneur or if you have some type of spiritual gift or whatever it is that you're trying to pursue, there's going to be a lot of strangers, people that don't even know who you are, that are going to support you here. But also in the same token, there could be people that you don't even know that are unknown, unbeknownst to you, trying to cause obstacles and things like that for you. Okay, so be mindful and use your discernment. Okay, what else is here? What else is here? Some of you guys definitely live by the beach because she looks like she's cleaning off his feet. It's like she's cleaning off this person's feet. I'm also hearing be mindful. Some of you guys like letting strangers in your house or something like that. Or say if you do have to call like strangers into your house for whatever reason, like, you know what I mean? If they're moving furniture or if they're putting something together or cleaning your house or whatever, be sure that you cleanse and smudge your space after these people leave is what they're telling me. Some of you guys, like when you move to your new place, or some of you guys are very, very like particular about people's shoes. Like take your shoes off before you come in here. All right. Because this lady, she's like looking, it's like she's doing business, but she's paying attention to all of her surroundings. It's like, yeah, I'm going to sell you this plant, but I'm washing your damn feet and I'm watching these strangers back here. So some of you guys, like, you're very like, you have like, it's like you got eyes in the back of your head. All right. Because your spirit guides got your back. It's like these people cannot get nothing over on you. You covered on all areas is what they're telling me. So some of you guys know how to multitask or whatever the case may be. All right. You cold with this. Okay. You can cook dinner. Make sure the kids is good. Get their homework and stuff done. Do your spiritual practices. Be a good husband. Be a good wife. Okay. And you know how to keep an eye out and you know your surroundings. Like you tapped all the way in. That's what these people don't know. Because somebody here could be trying to like be a distraction or trying to sell you something on the low while other people are in the background watching to see if you take the bait. It's almost like they're watching to see if she takes the bait. You know what I mean? Look, she knows something's not right. And they're back here watching. Is she going to take the bait? You know, they done sent this person in. So somebody could be sending like an agent into you to see if you're going to take the bait. Just like they did me in that dream. Sending me that lady that looks so put together. Like she wanted to help me. And I didn't take the bait. So some of you guys are being like sent somebody before you go into union with your divine counterpart. There could be like a false twin. Or there could be like a false like karmic soulmate or somebody that comes in and maybe they look like the part, they smell like the part, but it's not your actual person. It's like a test before the real thing shows up. That's for somebody here. What else is here? But yeah, having strangers in your home or whatever, have people take their shoes off before they come in your house. Or if you have to have some type of work and things like that done in your house or whatever, cleanse your home, okay, when these people are done doing their work or whatever is what they're telling me. Okay, yeah, because selling is here. All right, so some of you guys are definitely like, somebody here could be good, definitely going on a honeymoon. We got wedding with the selling here. You could meet whoever this is that you end up marrying. If you're not married to this, your divine counterpart already, you guys could be taking a trip together. You could be traveling to go see them, or this person wants to come see you, or you could meet this person while you're traveling, or they travel for a living. They could maybe have a boat, or they fly, or okay, going on a cruise or something. I don't really know. If you're single, you could be meeting somebody when you travel or when you relocate, because the selling card is almost kind of like my Six of Swords energy. All right, so some of you guys could be facing some hard times or like obstacles, but it's like Spirit is saying stay true to your path, okay? Because everything that you ever desired, okay, it's on this path. All right, stay connected to the divine, all right? Smooth sailing, as long as you're connected to, or this is how you know when you're on the right path. Is what Spirit is telling me. It'll be smooth sailing. Everything will just fall into place. It'll be divine timing. You'll have peace. But when soon as things start to get kind of rocky, or like your energy is off, or you start seeing obstacle after obstacle after obstacle after obstacle, then you have to take a step back and say, okay, what is different in my environment? What changed? Why am I experiencing all of these obstacles? You know what I'm saying? Is it a certain person you chose to be with? Is it a certain decision that you made? Is it a certain habit that you're doing? You see what I'm saying? So some of you guys, as long as you are on the right path, things are going to go smooth in your life, right? Smooth sailing. Things are just going to like just divinely come to you easily and effortlessly. You know what I'm saying? People feel like on the spiritual journey, things have to be hard. They do not have to be hard. That's why whenever I'm doing my affirmations for manifesting, I always say new opportunities, wealth, love, and money and abundance comes to me easily and effortlessly every day with harm to none and no harm to me. All right. So when you're connected to the divine, you don't have to trample on other people to get ahead. You don't have to, you know what I'm saying? People that are low vibrational and that are not awakened, okay, they feel like you have to lie, you have to steal, you have to cheat to get ahead. You got to work hard, mighty, okay, to get ahead, and you don't. All right, easily and effortlessly every day when you're connected to source, it's smooth sailing. Even with your connections and your relationships and weddings, yes, things will come up, but for the most part, the good is going to outweigh the bad when it's rooted in God, right? So keep that in mind. If you don't have peace about something, or you're not having peace at a job, or there's no peace in this marriage, or there's no peace in this relationship, maybe there's a reason why it's not smooth sailing. All right, it's either time to disconnect, or there's like some energy that needs to be getting rid of. Okay, period. What else is here, Holy Spirit? What other important messages do you have? I'm gonna get off of here, y'all. I'm sorry, but when I have these dreams and these messages, I have to get on here. I have so many readings that I've been waiting to upload all day. Like, it's been taking hours for these readings to upload for you guys. And I'm like, what is taking so long with the readings to upload? But now I see why. I had that dream. And so I feel like this message was more important than those other readings. So you guys be on the lookout. I do have other readings uploading. They're finished now. But I'm doing this reading because somebody really needs to hear this. What other important messages do you have, Holy Spirit? Yeah, doctors. Doctors. I told you. Some of you guys work at a doctor's office. This person could be a doctor. She's getting this thing, okay, is on her stomach, her gut. I told you at the beginning of my dream, I popped back up at my old job. I used to work at a doctor's office, gastro. All right, so some of you guys could work at a gastro office. Your person could. Somebody definitely needs to go to the doctor and get their stomach checked or get some type of physical. Not saying that anything is wrong, but just to be on the up and up. Okay, so some of you guys are getting physicals. All right, the doctors are here. Some of you guys could be getting a doctorate. Some of you guys are being called to further your education. Maybe nobody in your family has a degree, period. But you're going to be the one to, like, get your associates or get your masters or get your bachelors or your doctorate. Like, there's something that you guys are accomplishing that nobody's ever seen before, like in your family. Okay, you're doing like some just crazy things. And it's because you're tapped into the divine. It's like you're going a little bit further than maybe what your ancestors did, okay? Or you're being called to do this. All right, so some of you guys are being called to be doctors or witch doctors or to be healers, okay? With the obedience and the doctors. Some of you guys, your spirit guides have been telling you, your body has been telling you to go to the doctor, get a checkup, make sure things are good, and you're not. Be obedient and go to the doctor and just be sure that everything is on the up and up, especially if it's something dealing with your digestion, your stomach, or something here. That's for somebody here. Because I don't know why I'm hearing, y'all ever seen that show, Pregnant and Didn't Know It? I never understood how women could be sitting around like 7, 8, 9 months pregnant and didn't know. How do you not know? Like, I'm getting that type of energy. Like, somebody here is like pregnant and don't even know. They feel like, oh, I'm too old, or no, I just ate real good. I've been having, you know, my belly swell up when I eat certain foods, so I'm not thinking anything about it. Like, somebody here, I'm also hearing mammogram. It's time to, somebody here, it's time for them to go get their mammogram, especially if you have like a family history of like gastro issues or like breast cancer or something. Like, go ahead and get that done is what they're telling me, okay? Take a closer look. Or maybe somebody here recently just got one and everything's going to come back fine, or because you were obedient and went to the doctor when you were supposed to, okay, you're going to be just fine. You're going to heal up just fine, okay? That's for somebody. But don't wait, is what I'm hearing. Just go. Just get your checkup. Don't worry about how much money it's going to cost, when you can do it, whatever. Because somebody here is like procrastinating and taking better care of their health. Okay, or somebody here is procrastinating, not getting on the spiritual path because, oh, it's my job. When can I find time? I work all the time. Fuck that job. Yeah, I said it. I don't care how much money they're paying you. It's not worth your life, and it's not worth your purpose. It's not worth your soul. And I had to realize that. I learned a tough lesson. I'm going to share a little bit of background story. Y'all have heard this before, but when I lost my son, I was pregnant. And when I lost my son, I had just got this new job, right? And I did not want to miss. You know, most of these jobs, if you call in, you know, you start getting points. You can't call in when you first, you know, a lot of these jobs and stuff like that, you're on like a 90-day probation, right? So it's like maybe right when you first start a job or something like that, something comes up in your health or something's going to come up. And maybe you're like, no, I can't Yeah, I know my baby is sick, but no, I can't. I just started this job. Don't ever, ever put your health, your soul, whatever your energy, your spirit is telling you to do, listen to that. Because my spirit was telling me to go to the doctor, but I was like, nope, I got this new job. I got to make this money. I got this new baby on the way. I just had a baby. I literally got pregnant back to back. I had a baby in January, got pregnant in February, and I already had 2 other kids. So this was my 4th child. All right. Things didn't work out with the daddy. So I'm like, okay, I got to work this job. I cannot lose this job. And anyway, I ended up losing my son. And I felt like if I would have listened to my spirit and if I would have just said, fuck that job, fuck them people, I feel like maybe it would have been a different outcome. But I know that everything works out in divine time. And I know that everything has a purpose. You know what I'm saying? But it was for a long time. I blamed myself. Like, why did I not go to the doctor? They told me to go. Fuck them people. But I was worried about my job. That wasn't paying me shit. Wasn't paying me nothing. And don't you know, when I lost my son, that same job that I was breaking my neck for, they didn't even send me a fucking thank you card. They didn't even send me we're sorry for your loss. They sent me nothing. They didn't give a fuck. So some of you guys are putting your life and your purpose on hold. You're putting your health on hold for a job, for a career, for a man, for a woman who do not give a fuck. I'm just going to be real with y'all. Thank you, Leslie. And I know some of you guys are probably tired of me talking about that, but it's a part of my spiritual journey. You know what I'm saying? I talk about losing my son because June, I lost him this month, the 23rd, June 23rd, 2019. A lot of people ask me, when did you go through your deep spiritual awakening? Like, when did you finally wake up? That is when, in June 23rd, 2019. That's what did it for me. That tragedy, losing my baby, that did it. And I said, no more. No more being whatever God tell me to do, I'ma do it. So if he tell me to walk off a job, I'm not asking no damn questions. He tell me to pack the fuck up and move in the middle of fucking nowhere in the rural area, I'm gonna do it. If he tell me to don't take no ride from nobody, don't take no money, don't take nothing from nobody, you get it out the mud, that's what I'm going to do. Never again. So some of you guys are getting to that point in your life where you're like, look, God, never, you know what I'm saying? Get me out of this. I want to help me. I want to heal. I want to be whole. I want to follow my purpose. You have to be obedient no matter how hard it is. And sending my love and light to you, those of you that have lost children, or those of you that have lost parents, or have gone through something very traumatic. It happened to wake you up. Unfortunately, these things happen sometimes, but it wakes you up to a point where there's no turning back. There's no turning back. Do not let these jobs, do not let these men or these women that you know your spirit is telling you to move on from, do not let them drag you to hell because you're not listening to the divine. You're not listening to your purpose. You're not listening to your calling, okay? Hey, Annette, I love you guys too. So, yeah. We'll probably be celebrating. I usually try to celebrate, like, my baby. I usually try to celebrate and, like, release balloons or do something fun. But, yeah. So some of you guys are going to be celebrating maybe somebody that passed on or something like that. These people are still with you. They're still around. All right. But ultimately, some of you guys definitely, you need to be obedient to the divine. It's time to answer that call. Whatever it is that you're being called to do, it's time to answer that call. No more wasting time. No more being distracted. All right. Especially if you're in a connection or a relationship or even a friendship, or you're in a family and you know that they're going the wrong way and they won't listen to you and they're dragging you to hell. And when I say dragging you to hell, I'm talking about, well, hell, this right here is already hell. So basically, when I say dragging you to hell, they don't want to see you ascend. They don't want to help you grow. They're not supporting your goals and your dreams. You know what I'm saying? They still want to, you telling these people, I'm cutting down on smoking, I'm cutting down on the drinking, and they still want to pop up with bottles. They still want to invite you to low vibrational events after you told them that you're working on your health or you're doing this. Okay, they don't have no respect for you, because if you telling these people, look, okay, take your shoes off when you come to my house, or don't come to my house unannounced. Basically, just like crossing your boundaries. Anybody that's in your life and they're crossing those healthy boundaries that you have, it's time to cut those off, because there's no respect there. And it's not helping you elevate and grow. Period. My condolences, Naima. Like I said, sending my love and light to you guys that have experienced some of the same things that I have experienced, okay? I love you guys so much. So that is all I have with this reading, this message. You are the chosen one. These are for my chosen ones, the GOATs, the greatest of all time. Many have tried. Many have tried to throw you off of your path. Many have failed. Many have tried and many have failed. You will be the one to do it. My condolences, Erica B. Thank you. I love you guys so much. So yeah, some of you guys are waking up. It's time to answer that call. All right, so I don't even know what to name this reading. It's very, very powerful. When I have these type of dreams and like channeled messages, I don't want to put signs on them. It's because it's for the collective. So many of us all over the world have gone through some of these things, or they need to hear these messages. So share this reading or this video with your friends, your family, your spouse, whoever you feel like that would listen. Hopefully they get some type of inspiration. They get some type of motivation from this video. Some of you guys are being called to be motivational speakers. You're being called to go ahead and get your platform going, to write your book, to put your music out, to bring enlightenment. Some of you guys are being called to preach. Some of you guys are being called to be prophets and prophetess, to be witch doctors and be herbalists and spiritualists and heal people naturally. Some of you guys are being called to be healers. There's so many of us, like as a soul tribe. It's time for us to, you know what I mean? It's not about going with the crowd right now. All right. You were born different. You always stood out. All of you, to, you know, you wanted to know if you're chosen. You never really fit in. You always felt like it was something different about you. Maybe people always kind of treated you a little different. Maybe your circumstances or the struggles that you had were probably always a little bit more worse, or seemed like you went through maybe a lot more than the average Joe. That's how you know that you're chosen. It was always something peculiar. God said you are peculiar people. You're very peculiar. And it's a lot of people that hate you, or they're trolling you because they can't quite put their finger on it. It's something about you. I don't know what it is. You're very peculiar. And because I don't know what it is, let me stop you, right? So be mindful of the trolls. Be mindful of the distractions. Stay focused, okay? First eye. Do everything with your first eye. Straight intuition. Don't look at what it looks like. If the divine tells you to go, be obedient and go. If the divine tells you to leave these people behind, be obedient and leave them behind. Because some of you guys have amazing things here for you. All right, you have divine unions. I see vacations. I see business getting off the ground. I see some of you guys that have been having issues conceiving babies. I see babies being born here. I see praise reports in regards to your health because of you being obedient, because of you sticking to your divine path. So congratulations to you guys. And I love you so much. If you resonate with any part of this reading or whatever, I hope it helps somebody. Thumbs up the video. Sending my love and light to you guys. I love you guys so much for all the donations, the support. Just you guys getting these messages and sharing them with whoever needs it. Subscribe. All right. If you have not. And I love you guys. All right. And I'll see you on the next reading.